if you don't know that quote, then like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man, are you doing? It's from Karate Kid, one of the most classic movies. Now I'm talking about I believe original that doesn't have Jaden Smith in it. And basically, if you haven't seen it, then go on Netflix right fucking now. Just kidding. Watch this video first, then go on Netflix and watch it. Maybe not watch the second movie. I haven't seen it, but you know how sequels are. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, sequel's actually pretty good. Like, Predators or something like that. Alien movie. And then sequel's like, this is fucking trash. Like, what am I even doing? Like, wasting my time on this. Anyways, it's about, this boy and his mom. They go from New Jersey to California. He's not very happy about it because he has a lot of friends in New Jersey. And he's like, why do we have to move? And she's like, I have a job. Well, I mean, like, have a job, like, yeah, that, like, it landed here. So we're gonna go, and basically, they live in this apartment complex, and, he meets this dude. He's like, hey, let's, do you want to go to a party at, the beach tonight? He's like, yeah, sure. So basically he goes and like hangs out with these guys. He keeps on looking at this girl who, to be honest, looks way older than him. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, damn, how old is this actress who like plays that girl? I'm sorry, I forgot the names except for Miyazaki, I think. Miyagi? Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, he's like, he keeps on looking at this girl. And it's clear that she kind of likes him. He likes her, you know. And basically, like, later in the evening, there is this group of, like, assholes who go to a karate dojo and call themselves Cobra Kai. Basically, the leader, he sees that this boy's talking to his ex-girlfriend, and he's like really jealous. He's like, I'm gonna go down there and see what's up. So he goes down there and he acts like a total dickwad. And like the boy like tries to like defend her. He's like, it's like, hey man, it's not cool, you know, stop being a dick. And basically that girl's ex-boyfriend, he basically like destroys her radio, and she's like, what the fuck, man? And like one before that, like, the main character is trying to get the radio back for her. He's like, oh, you want this? And he, like, shoves it into his chest, and he stands backwards. He's like, you want to fight? He's like, nah, man, I don't want to fight you. And basically, he gets the tar beat out of him. He lands one uppercut, to the guy's nose. And then, like, the guy beats the crap out of him again, which is, like, just, like, come on, man, what the fuck? And then, basically, he's just laying on the beach, and, his friends, like dudes that he is a man hang out with, they're like, where'd you find this guy? Be like, oh yeah, this guy's a total wimp. And then they just walk off and leave him. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, like, how is this guy stand a chance against someone who's like, I mean, the main character is probably a freshman or sophomore, like a scrawny kid, and like the douchebag's like gonna be a senior in high school, and like there's like has like trained in karate. It's like, what the fuck, man? You didn't stand a chance. Like, man, I'd like to see you take on this asshole. So basically, it goes and like, girl's like, hey, our king is like, nah, leave me. I'm fine. Leave me alone. And she like is reluctant. Like you can tell, like she cares about him. She's like, I won't leave him. But her friend's like, let's go. No, he said he's fine. He's fine, even though he clearly isn't. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he like broke a few ribs or something, you know, from that fight. And basically, he lies to his mom, you know. Never gets beat up. He's like, yeah, it was a bike accident, and his mom's like, she knows that, you know, that's not the truth. She's like, that's bullshit, man. And basically, like, eventually, he's had enough of it. For good reason, you know, like, he's being just tossed around like a fucking ragdoll. He's like, I want to defend myself. And, basically, there's this one scene where, like, he was running, like, from a group of dudes, Halloween or something, and, like, he gets back to the fence. Well, I mean, he climbs over a fence, he tries to, but he gets pulled back to the other side, and, like, they're, like, they're beating him up, and then Miyagi just fucking comes out of nowhere, and like a boss, he like kicks all of those kids' asses. Like, no contest whatsoever. He completely demolishes them. It's like, damn, son, this old man has got some skills. So basically, like he just incapacitates all them, and then like the boy passes out, and he wakes up, and he's like, "Who saved me?" And the old man's like, it's kind of like being a little smug by it, and he's like, "You saved me? What? You're an old man?" And he's like, so if I'm an old man, and he's like, you teach me how to get revenge? He's like, no, I will not teach you karate. I've never taught anyone karate. I'm not going to. Um, and like he said, like, it's like a thing is like, karate should be used only for self-defense when that is your only option. Like, you feel like you need like just keep the tar being out of you only for defense, not for revenge. Just no violence except when you absolutely need to use it. And eventually, like, he does agree to train him, and like he does it in ways that you wouldn't really think a karate instructor would do. Like, he has him do chores and stuff, and he's like, like, wash these cars, wax on, wax off, and like paint the fence. It's all on the wrists. And then he's like, sand the floor, and then basically what he's teaching him is like a karate moves, like disguised, as like doing chores, like just like getting his strength up, and he doesn't understand at first, but then he eventually learns like, oh, okay, this dude's not fucking with me. He's actually teaching me something, and just like his own way. And basically, yeah, him and Miyagi go to the Cobra Kai dojo, and he's like, he says the instructor there, he's like, yeah, I challenge your best student, the blonde dude, to a tournament fight, and he's like, okay, bring it on. And he's like, well, and the kid's like, you fucking like dug my own grave, man. He's like, I mean, like, you gotta teach him respect. You gotta teach him, to not fuck with you. An honorable way, just an honorable way, and basically he trains for that. And that's the gist of it. I'm not gonna tell you how it ends. I know I kind of said like the whole story or something like that, like without some minor details, but so I'll put mild spoilers because it kind of is already like more than half the movie. Whoops. So yeah, mild spoilers because just because I didn't say the ending, that's you're like, oh man, I just spoiled most of it. But I mean, hey, I'm just gonna put that. I'm gonna warn you guys. Don't worry about it. I hope you guys like this video. I know the quality's like, you know what? I've been trying to fucking find like a good videoing stuff, and most of them, I'm doing this on my Chromebook, and like, it's good in Chromebook, but it's not as good as like, I guess for videoing for YouTube, like I guess like the Mac computer and Apple apparently like have a beat. So yeah, I looked at like WeVideo, but too expensive. And I looked at a few other sites, without luck. So I'll keep on looking, and hopefully I find something. But I don't know, there's stuff that's like free downloading video editing. I'm like, nah, man, I don't trust that stuff. It may have good reviews, but I don't like downloading software because it can, it could be like a fucking virus or something. I don't want to take that risk, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Sorry for rambling on. I hope you guys like this video. Again, sorry, that I don't have like all the flashy stuff like clips or movies. I see videos like I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do this? Like, what do you use to upload these like clips of the movies? That's fucking cool. Anyway, sorry, rambling on. I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend and staying cool, especially if you're in the South and it's like fucking hot. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna go. See you guys.